Yo guys, I'm back with another BP Plays video. Today we've got our Ipswich career mode. This is episode 2. I'm going to try and get in a few games this episode. Might try and go for the Carabao Cup game against Doncaster. Might play that game. Haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to sim most of the other games. If you see, we've got coming up, we've got Burton, we've got Sunderland, Peterborough. We've then got Bolton, Wimbledon and Shrewsbury. That's the games this month before obviously the transfer window closes. If you remember last episode, we signed a couple of players. Hopefully they can do us wonders coming into the season. So with a bit of luck we can do that. Let's jump straight in and see if we can get to our first game. We'll see what happens. Hopefully with a bit of luck we get a decent result. Good solid 3 points in our first game will be nice. Let's have a look. We've got a couple of emails before we go into the games. So this one's from Caden Jackson. Boss, I'm fully recovered after I pulled my quad injury, and I'm hoping you'll put me back in the squad today. If I remember rightly, he had a decent game last time he played before he got injured. So I think I'm gonna give him a little bit cautious though. He'll be back, but it might take a while. So here, I'm happy you're in good health, and I'll look into getting you back into the squad gradually. And you got Alan Judge. I'm in pretty good form lately, and I'm feeling good. So I hope you're not going to bench me for the game against Burton. I mean, there's bigger games ahead. I think the squad I've got, I'm happy with at the minute. So there's bigger games ahead, and I need you focusing on fitness until then. So yeah, hopefully fitness is a main thing, especially because there's loads of games this season.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting to take questions.
Quickly go in to have the press conference and see how this goes. Ipswich excellent run of form in pre-season has put fans in a state of constant euphoria since your appointment. How does this great display... Didn't actually get to read that. But anyway, how does the pre-season impact the squad ahead of their first competitive match? The lads should only be focused on winning. I picked the side of winners, so this should be reflected in the results. Is promotion more than a dream for Ipswich? We feel we can do it, and that's what we're aiming for. I can promise the fans that we want it as much as they do, and we'll certainly be giving it everything we've got. So after Jones' accusation from Liverpool, fans are eagerly waiting to see him grace the field. What do you expect from his debut against Burton? I know that will be good for the team. He is exactly what we need right now, and I believe that he will make all the difference. Got the press conference out of the way there. So straight into our first league game of the season. So looking for a big result here against Burton. Let's see if we can do it. 4-0 winners. Happy with that. Jones scores on his Premier League debut. Norwood got 2. Keane got 1 as well. Oh, that's a very big first game. 4-0. I'm very happy with that. So go back into the office and see what's going on. Hughes has suffered a pulled hamstring injury and will be out for about 7 days. 7 days should be enough for him to get back in, so we'll see what happens. So, John Nolan, I wanted to let you know that I'm a bit worried about having read some of the speculation surrounding me. I want to ask you to give me another chance to prove that I'm the best man for the job. I'll give you a chance, and I'm hoping you'll live up to the challenge. So Nolan, I hope you live up to the challenge. Before we go anywhere, we've got to get a cheeky little training session in there. Love a little training session. So Norris got an A, Wolfenden got a C, Dozzell got a D, Lancaster got a D, and Morris got a C. So not too bad from there this time. So quickly jump in here. Look, Nolan wanted a game, didn't he? I believe so. Have a look. So we've got Hughes there. He got injured, didn't he? So Nolan's on the bench. So if we put Jackson back onto the bench, Nolan wanted a game, so we'll put Nolan on, and we'll take Jones off. No, Jones scored actually, so I think I'll keep Jones on. I'll take Chiavea off, and I'll leave Jones on. So Nolan gets game time for the next one. See if he can prove himself. So I'm happy with that at the moment. So I'll be back in a second after I've skipped, and I'll if anything pops up, I will come back and update you guys. So I'm back after a quick time jump. So we're into our next game against Sunderland. Nothing popped up while we were waiting. It just went straight into the game. So that's what we'll do. Again, we brought in Nolan for Chiavea for this game. Hopefully he can have a good game and prove that he deserves a spot in this team, or in the starting 11, should I say. 4-0 winners last time. Let's have a look and see what we can do against Sunderland. With a bit of luck, we get another 3 points. Be very, very nice. Be nice to get 3 points early on in the season. Oh, that's 1-1. That is unlucky there. 1-1. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Conceded a penalty 13 minutes into the game. Lafferty scored for Sunderland. I'm a bit upset about that, to be honest, but we can see what we can do. So the next game is, as you can see there, Doncaster in the EFL Cup, or Carabao Cup as people know it. We'll jump into some training again. I love the training. I don't know why I keep saying it, but I have a feeling you guys know that I love the training here. What we'll do is sim the couple of days and see what happens when it gets to the game. See if anything interesting pops up over there. We've got a couple of emails here. So we've got a transfer offer from for Edwards for a fee of 600,000. Tijana? I'm not really sure. That one. I'm not very good with these names, am I really? So he's worth between 470 and 690,000. I think he's part of my first team squad. I should really check this, shouldn't I, before I decide stuff like this. But I'm going to go ahead and reject this offer. And then pop back here, we'll just get rid of that email. So we've got another player chat here. Hey boss, any chance that I could get some game time in the upcoming match? That's from Jack Lancaster. So I'll tell you what. I don't think I've got. We don't play a right wing position, but I think we play right mid, so we might be able to put him in there. So I'll give you a chance. I will give you a chance. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play this game. So what I'll do is I'll be back in a second at the start of the game. So we're here, our first game. I'm playing this game. I've decided I'm going to play this game in the Carabao Cup. So we had kickoff, as you can see. Need a big 3 points there. Let's go for an attacking formation.
Go with this team today.
Hopefully, with a bit of luck,
well, it looks like all hands
we can progress to the next round of the cup.
Yes,
it'll be nice.
Hopefully they will
to
get some service, but it is capable this shape of being pretty negative.
So through on the attack. Nolan on the edge of the box. Goes for the shot. Shoots. Good save there. So they're coming down down my left hand side with Sadler. He gets through. Ball goes into the box. Oh, managed to clear it. Good clearance there. Not very far though away. Did I just give away?
Referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant.
Offside. I thought he'd give a free kick for that then. I was a little bit upset there. I was like, what's happening?
Nolan.
So with a bit of luck, see if we can capitalise on these attacks. Not really getting the players forward, are we? Not as well as I'd like to anyway, so I'm going to attack down his right hand side, see what happens. Cut inside, Norwood to Lancaster. Lancaster just can't squeeze that ball through. It was a poor ball there, to be fair. Oh, get it back.
They were right at the opposition.
Get it back in there, third. Nolan with the ball through. Norwood. Lancaster. Just can't get that ball through. Attacking down this left hand side. Ball goes down the line even further. Cole there. Wilson's across there to get it. Playing out from the back's a bit risky here. Should have really just got rid of it and cleared it. Good tackle there by Wolford. Up to Jones. Jones running. Plays it down to Danda. They tackle him, but Danda managed to get it back. Little chip in the middle. Lancaster, header.
That's a decent stop from the goalkeeper.
Poor header.
But they would have hoped to
Very,
have
very
tested
poor
it
header
more.
there.
Yeah, a few disappointed
Should have
looks
done
from
so
his
much better.
teammates there. The lad who might have scored.
Not really sure what Chambers was doing there. He just fell over rather than trying to attack that ball.
Horton.
We need to get back onto this. Really need my players to press a little bit more. Poor ball there. Danda gets it there though. Ball into Lancaster. Lancaster down to Norwood. Norwood back to Lancaster. Cuts back.
Well, the player's broken down
Gets
now.
tackled.
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
There's Cole.
Oh, Cole. I didn't see the players there. They changed so quickly. Sheaf. All that space in the middle they've got. That's poor from me there.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the
Little
opposition.
1-2s there.
Well, that's what they've been looking
Down
for.
to the wing.
Ball in behind.
Ball going to go in.
It's
Cuts
in low
inside.
this
Passes
time.
it inside. Shoots. Oh, tackle there, boy. Wilson. He shoots. Oh, good save. Poor defending there. Managed to get it back though. Can they hit on the counter attack? Lancaster over the top to Norwood. Norwood manages to get it. Cuts inside. Passes it to Lancaster. Lancaster loses it again. For someone that said he feels like he should be in this starting lineup, he's not having a very good game, is he? Risky game there from me.
It's a good pass in behind
Get
the
through.
defenders.
Oh, he's gone round him. Oh, he recovers. Chambers recovers. They're running down this wide. I don't think he has the pace to keep up with him. He doesn't have the pace. Cuts back, plays it into the box. Good save.
So it's half time and we're still waiting
Half
for
time
that
now.
first goal.
0-0 the scores. They've had better possession. I've just
I
managed
have
to hit him a
say,
little
Alan,
bit
you were spot
on the
at
counter
start when
attack.
you said this would
So
be
we're
a
back
really tight
for the
game
second
in the first
half. In just a
Nothing.
moment. So we are back for the second half. Doncaster have got the
Everything set
kickoff.
for the
Need
second
a
half.
better performance in the second half.
Just his talent.
Managed to get that. Can we hit? Can we make this attack count? Dribbling quite
Now,
nicely
can he
down
take them
that
on?
down that right hand side.
Support running on
Ball
either
goes into the
side.
box. There's no one in there. There's
Calm
no one.
piece of
Gives back. Oh,
defending,
that was
no
a
real
poor bit of
pressure on it.
defending there
Wasn't
from
the
them.
best cross.
Gives away a cheap corner.
Well, it's going to be a substitution now.
Ball
Here
into the
comes
box.
corner.
And the header.
Well, it's come to Herrera.
Herrera's got a little bit of space to run into.
Well, here he
Still
goes.
Herrera.
It's good to see a player do this.
Into the box. Inside.
Pick somebody out
Danda
with this
shoots.
pullback.
Big
He saved
save.
it.
Big
Saved it
save
well.
there.
And that's
Should have
gone
done a lot better.
for a corner, clear cut, and an opportunity.
Let's bring
now, maybe.
Downs on for Curtis Jones. Haven't really seen much of Curtis Jones this game. So hopefully Downs has a better game than Jones had. I know he hasn't got much time,
Put in
but
the corner.
ball goes into the box.
Decent
Keeper
distance
punches.
from the punch from the goalkeeper.
Here comes Doncaster though.
Goal.
Hitting on the attack.
Promising forward play from them again.
Still on the ball. Wolverton goes across to help.
Probing away,
Pushes
working
out.
away at the opposition with
Switch
these
into the
passes.
middle. Playing through the middle still.
And it's Cole.
Can't
Good
get onto it.
vision here.
Shoots. Good big
Ball's
save.
loose.
Big save there
Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it.
from the Ipswich goalkeeper.
Got
So
the
we've got
ball,
Downs.
and they're going at the opposition with
1-2
speed.
there. Oh, nice into Lancaster. Can he have a better second half? Lancaster through. He
Oh,
shoots.
what a touch by
Good
the
defending
defender.
that.
He was so quick
And
to get
Doncaster
into
clear
position
it.
to get his body in the way there.
Not very far though, because it's out for a throw in.
Nolan.
It's Nolan. Lancaster
What a
shoots
finish here.
over the
Through
bar.
everything
And the
behind.
second half's been a lot better. We've been able to control the possession of that a little bit
And
more.
quick in his movement too to intercept the
Doncaster give it away cheapy there.
20 minutes of the 90
Downs
still to play.
inside to Jackson. Jackson with a little chip over. Norwood's there. Norwood gets it. Norwood shoots, scores.
Which they do in
We are
good
1-0
style.
up.
They played some
Ipswich
good
1,
football
Doncaster
leading up
0.
to that, Martin, and thoroughly deserved that goal.
I think that goal was coming. Had
So the
more
first
of the
goal,
possession.
1-0.
Played very, very well. I think we've got him shaken now. A few little misplaced passes there. Nolan able to get it. Wolfram gives it
Possession
away.
back
That's
for his
poor.
team.
Gets it through. Well defended there. On the
And
inside.
away team want to
Downs.
make a change.
Down to Herrera. Herrera plays it through.
One of their
Norwood
better
couldn't quite
passes,
get there.
and he's given it away here.
Danda gets it though. Norwood shoots. 2-0.
The
2
pressure
goals in
has
quick
told,
succession there.
and they've caved in, really.
That was a
Well, we all knew what
brilliant
was coming.
counter-attack that, I think.
Certainly the opposition
Very,
did
very well done.
nothing to stop
Norwood
it
scores.
happening out there.
Come on, Ipswich 2, Doncaster 0.
He is feeling
Second goal of the game
special
for him.
delight at
2
the
goals in
moment.
quick succession.
Restarting
I'm very,
at
very happy
2-0.
with that. Norwood.
Set up
Sorry to Jackson.
play on the break
Jackson
now.
cuts back. Jackson shoots from outside the box.
Opportunity.
Save
Fantastic
there
save.
from Doncaster's keeper. So Herrera for Garbutt. Yeah, let's go with that one. We'll bring him on. He's getting a little bit tired, Herrera, so
it looks like a strategic one.
hopefully ball into the box. Norwood's there. Can't quite get it. Well defended. He's going to come back at him though. Dander, little flick. That puts the ball in. It wouldn't give me the player. It wouldn't give me the player. It wouldn't give me the one I wanted. Oh, very poor there though. Chambers to Jackson. Jackson just passes it into him.
No problem in the end.
Well, they clear it. Oh, they're through.
On the attack here.
Garbutt has come on straight into the action here. Chambers clears it. Oh, he doesn't, gives it away. Poor shot there from Doncaster. Very poor defending there from me. Nolan to Jackson again. Back to Nolan. Into Norwood. Into Nolan. Nolan shoots. Doesn't quite get it. Still manages to get it. That's a penalty. That is a penalty there. This surely should wrap it up. 88th minute. What's the referee going to do? Is it? He's just awarded the penalty. I'm not sure if he awarded the card there or not. I don't think he did. I'm sure we'll find out in just a moment though. I don't think I set my rolls up, but we'll just go with Norwood for the hat-trick. He puts it over. He puts it over. He missed that penalty shot. Oh dear. That was for the hat-trick. Here they come on the attack though.
He's got some room out here in the
Here they come. Wilson goes across to try and cut him off.
He could cross it from
Does
here.
he get it? Ball goes into the box. Header. That's well wide. Pull that. I'm just going to get rid of this one here. I'm going to take any chances at the back. I know we're 2-0 up, but still not taking the chances. Jackson doesn't manage to receive the header, but that doesn't matter. Ipswich get a 2-0 win, and we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Very, very happy with that. Big game that from us. First half was pretty poor. Second half was a lot better. That's this game. So back in the home screen after that magnificent 2-0 win there over Doncaster. Jack Lancaster's come in with a chat and said, "I'm glad we managed to win despite my mistakes out there, boss. Thanks for keeping your promise." Yeah, he had a pretty poor game. I mean, I gave him the chance, and he didn't perform as well as he should have done, and I would have liked him to. Gonna go with the most important thing for you was some experience on the pitch. I'm happy you'll be able to learn from it. I'm happy with that response. Big response there from me. So into our next game. At the moment, as you can see just down there, we are 5th with 4 points in the EFL League 1. Sitting behind Portsmouth in 4th with 6 points. And we have Peterborough in our next league game. We've got a transfer offer for Kenlock. Pachuca have shown interest in purchasing Miles Kenlock for a fee of $690,000. Find the details in the folder. It's left back, left wing back. Again, no, he's not for sale, unfortunately. He's unfortunately not for sale. So hopefully nothing else pops up before we go into this Peterborough game. There we are. Look. We'll go with a sim in this game and see what happens. I haven't changed the team from last game. Oh no, sorry. I did. Just off camera. Lancaster went back onto the reserves, unfortunately, and Kian came back in. So another league game, hopefully another victory. Let's see what happens. So it's a 0-0 result there for us. It's another point. It's a point, but it's not the 3 that we were hoping for. I don't know. Against Peterborough, who are a tough opposition, I would have preferred the win. Obviously, most managers would have preferred the win, but I think I'll take a draw there, to be fair. I think I will take a draw. So we'll see what happens. So let's do another training session. See what we get here. So Norwich got a B, Wolverton got a C, Rozelle got an F, Lancaster got an A, and Morris got a B. I think the next training session I'm going to change the players up a little bit. So we'll just advance into this game. We won't, because we've got an email. Benevento have shown interest in purchasing Guion Edwards for a fee of 600,000. I believe I've already rejected a bid for that price from someone else. So again, unfortunately, not for sale. Get rid of that. Hopefully advance into this game now and see what happens. As you can see in the table, we have now dropped down to 7th on 5 points after that 0-0 draw with Peterborough last game. Lincoln City are up in 6th place with 6 points, and then we've got Bolton with 7 points. So big game here. Let's have a little look to see where Wimbledon are in the league. Are they at the top of anywhere? So at the top of the table, we've got Rotherham, MK Dons, Fleetwood Town, Portsmouth, Bolton, Lincoln, then us, Ipswich. And at 8th, you've got Sunderland, followed by Rochdale, Doncaster, Accrington, Oxford United, Blackpool, Coventry City, Wycombe, Bristol Rovers, Southend United, Burton Albion, Tranmere Rovers there, Peterborough in 20th. That's shocking that. That's shocking that. I wasn't expecting that. Come to think of it, I'm disappointed with that 0-0 result now they're so far down. You've got Bury in 21st, Gillingham in 22nd, Shrewsbury in 23rd, AFC Wimbledon bottom of the table in 24th. I know it's early on in the season, but bottom of the table there for Wimbledon. We are 7th at the moment, so a win here would see us nicely. Let's see what the result's going to be. There's an upset on the cards here. Wimbledon with a win 2-1. Kian got the goal for us. So Riley scored in the 22nd minute. Kian levelled it up in the 59th minute. And then Ross Crowe in the 59th minute as well with a penalty. That's poor from us, that. Against bottom of the table, that's a bad result. It's going to have a negative impact, obviously, on the table. Very, very disappointed with that result. Yeah, dropped down to 11th place with that one. Very, very poor. What I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to make a few little changes. And then I'll come back and update you. So we're back in just a second. So we're back. I made a few changes off camera. Hughes come on into the starting 11 for Jones. And Lancaster come into the subs and replaces Downs. This is our game against Bolton in the FL League One after a very, very poor result last game against Wimbledon. Hopefully we can get a better result. See what happens. We need 3 points here. We need 3 points. And we get it. Ipswich 2, Bolton 0. Jackson comes off the bench and scores. And Norwood scores as well. That is a big 3 points for us. So I'm happy with that after last week's performance. Very, very well needed. Very, very well needed. So before we go into the office, let's do a training session. I said I was going to change it up, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll be back after I've changed up a few little bits, alright? And I'll give you an update after the training session's finished. So I'm back after the training session. So I put Wolford in, Jones, Lancaster, Morris and Herrera's in there now. So Wolford got an F, Jones got a C, Lancaster got a C, Morris got a B and Herrera also got a B. What we'll do now is we've got a couple of emails, so we'll jump across into the emails real quick. A couple of Palais chats here. So Hughes put, great win boss, I told you that selecting me would spur us on to victory. So I expect more of this. I expect this type of performance week by week. You need to be able to consistently deliver at this level if you want to make it as a regular in the squad. Nolan put, boss, I can't lie to you, I was worried that you had plans to replace me. I just felt a bit threatened by the new faces that have arrived at the club. coupled with the stories I read in the press. Thanks for straightening things out. You're doing great. I'm happy you kept your composure while facing media adversity and you managed to see it through. Great job. So I'm happy with that. As you can see, that our next game would be against Derby in round 2 of the EFL Cup. What we'll do is we'll just sim up to game day, and I think that is going to finish this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, most importantly ding that bell, and I'll see you later.